Good evening. I'm Julie Andrews, and I'd like to welcome you to this special NHK broadcast of Victor Victoria, which opened at Broadway's Marquee Theatre on October the 25th, 1995. Traditionally, Broadway shows are never seen on television while the play is still running. Tonight's program is a special gift to all my friends in Japan. I began my Broadway career when I came to New York in a show called The Boyfriend. My Fair Lady and Camelot followed, but then came films and a family, and Broadway receded into the background for me. But Broadway stays in your blood, and here I am, all these years later, back in a theater, still as excited and as nervous as I was then. I now perform on this stage in front of a live audience 8 times a week in a show that is very close to my heart. Tonight, the best seat in this theater is yours, and I hope you will enjoy the performance as much as I enjoy being back on the stage again.
Seduces men like Paris does en masse. The streets of Pigalle, the bars of Les Halles, the brasseries and the cafes of Montparnasse, the cabarets and bistros where the writer or artiste goes are as much a part of Paris as La Tour Eiffel. The restaurants for the purists, the nightclubs for the tourists. We have those in abundance as well. Paris can be a dangerous affair. She offers far more follies than the Folie Bergère. For sheer sophistication plus some higher education, the smarter set can't wait to step this way. For here at Club Chez Louis, as you're all about to see, we'll tell you straight why gay Paris is gay. Paris by night, Paris la nuit, seduces us in ways we don't expect to be. She has magic from which even a Houdini can't be free. 'Cause Paris by night has mystery that's haunted us and taunted us through history. Shady secrets she is all too aware we long to share. That's why it is, I guess, we all adore her and hunger to explore her hidden charms. She fools us all because she's so capricious, but nothing's more delicious than to sleep in her arms. For Paris by night, the only way to realize that all in all it's nighttime, not the day, that sets her apart, wins every heart, and makes all our dreams take flight. There's no dream you can't find in Paris, Paris by night. That's why it is, I guess, we all adore her and hunger to explore her hidden charms. She fools us all because she's so capricious, but nothing's more delicious than to sleep in her arms. What Paris by night you can't condemn. They say she's really at her best from 2 to 6 a.m. C'est vrai, she's sublime. Nighttime's the time when all of our dreams take flight. There's no dream can't find in Paris, Paris by night. Thank you. Thank you. You're very kind. In fact, you're every kind. I see we have a celebrity with us tonight, Miss Simone Callisto, star of stage, screen, and an occasional circus. Take a bow, darling.
Up yours, Sherry.
Oh. And speaking of circuses, aren't you Richard Donardo, the well-known trapeze artiste?
Careful, Toddy.
You know,
You're really not very funny, sir. Why don't you just piss off?
You know, you should really be ashamed of yourself bringing your sweet old mother to a place like this.
Apologize at once.
Why? Isn't she his mother? For sure. Oh.
I will not be insulted this way. We are leaving at once.
Madame, President, there's a terrible something. Madame Commissioner, I'm accused. Let me explain a little bit about Toddy.
I'll be by to pick up my clothes.
If you're not up to climbing the stairs, I'll be happy to throw them out the window.
Listen here, Toddy. Just because you had a spat with Richard, that gives you no right to insult my customers.
Oh, come on, they've been insulted so much. They'd be insulted if I didn't insult them.
I warn you, if you do it again, I will fire you, in spite of your bar bill. Excuse me. Pardon, monsieur?
Good evening.
Good evening.
May I?
Yes.
Gregor, be a dear and see if you can drum up a nice cup of hot cocoa for this lady.
No,
And put a stiff shot of brandy in it to put it on its feet.
No,
The brandy's easy, but I may have to arm wrestle Madame Roger for the cocoa.
You'll lose.
I'll cheat.
You'll still lose. You were saying, mademoiselle.
Madame, I was?
Yes, you got as far as but.
Oh, but... well, you see, it's like this.
Would it be less traumatic if I voiced it for you?
Yes, it might, if you can.
I can probably come close. Oh, but I'm broke. And I came in here because I'm cold and hungry. And I haven't got any place to stay. Have I left anything out? Madame Roger.
Let me give you a hand with that. Excuse me, what did she say?
We never know what she says. Somehow we always know what she means.
Good evening.
Allow me to introduce Henri Labisse, the proprietor of this Gothic establishment.
How do you do?
Madame
Grant?
is from...
England?
Oh, and you and Toddy are old friends, no?
Yes.
No. Yes. Oh.
Madame Grant is hypoglycemic. Sometimes it's important to eat something with a lot of sugar in it.
I see. Well, may I ask how long you intend to stay in Paris?
At least until I stop shaking. Actually, I was hoping to get a job.
Oh, really? What kind of job?
Singing.
You're a singer!
Yes, I'd be happy to sing for you.
Yes, I'm sure you would. But first, there's the small matter of the bill.
Oh, the bill.
I'll take care of that.
Oh, with what? Your bar bill is already far more than I pay you in a year.
Excuse me, but 123 francs for a cup of cocoa?
No, of course not. I'm not a highwayman. The cocoa is on the house. Let's call it an even 100 francs for the 20-year-old brandy.
For heaven's sake, whatever happened to Henri Labisse, the devil-may-care entrepreneur, who threw caution to the wind?
Henri Labisse, of course. Now I remember. Well, only this morning, Andre spoke of you.
Andre?
Cassell.
Andre Cassell?
Rachel.
He said he was going to call you to try to arrange an audition.
I spent Christmas with Andre. Perhaps I can get him to cut his commission.
Who said anything about commission?
Of course, if there's no audition, I suppose you'll have to explain to Monsieur Cassell.
No. Really, Toddy. If Monsieur Cassell wishes you to audition for me, madame, be my guest.
What, now?
Why not?
Well, I have some music, but I'm afraid I don't play.
Allow me.
Oh, thank you. It's an old English song.
Whenever you're ready.
Yes, it's very English.
Trust me.
Monsieur Labisse, I have a legitimate voice.
Yes, well, you see, if I was looking, I'd be looking for something more illegitimate.
Oh, I'm sure with a little practice I could do
Lady,
any...
excuse me, that's like a nun saying, with a little practice, I could be a streetwalker.
It has to come naturally, huh?
That is so right. And in some professions, practice is a minor consideration. I find it hard to believe that Andre Cassel would even consider having you audition for me.
No, he didn't.
But you said
I lied, and in spite of what you think, Monsieur Labisse, there are some professions where practice makes perfect. Yes. Thank you very much. Au revoir.
Toddy, that is the last straw! You're fired!
You can't fire me.
Oh, no? Why not?
I can't afford it.
Toddy!
Very well.
And until you pay your bar bill, you are forbidden to set foot in Chez Louis. If you do, I'll have you thrown out.
Well, don't make it sound like such a threat. Being thrown out of this place is slightly better than being thrown out of a leper colony.
Out! That won't happen again, I promise you. That's for sure.
Madame Grant.
Oh, it's you again.
Come on.
Where are we going?
Up.
What's up?
My flat.
Oh, thank you. You've been very kind. But no.
Relax. I'm gay.
Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone said to me all day. Lead on, Macduff.
Oh, with pleasure, but isn't the correct quote lay on, Macduff?
It depends whether you'd rather be led on or laid on.
It's not much, but it's cozy. And with a little luck, I think I can drum up a nice cup of strong tea.
Oh, God, the quickest route to a British soprano's cold heart. Oh, bless you.
I think I'm catching cold. Get out of those wet clothes.
Okay. Could I ask you a personal question?
How long have I been gay?
No. How long have you been a hypochondriac?
What makes you think I'm a hypochondriac?
Just an educated guess. My ex-husband was. The day we got married, he broke out with the shingles. The day we separated, his ulcer perforated. The day we divorced, he lost all the hair on his body. You should gargle.
Oh, that's a good idea. What's an English soprano doing in Paris?
She was touring with the Bath Touring Light Opera Company. Why not? No sense in spreading germs.
What happened to the Bath Touring Light Opera Company?
I guess you could say that our producer took French leave with the bankroll. He was the... I think you have a leak up there. You should stay in bed and force liquids.
It's only a cold.
A cold tonight could be pneumonia by the morning.
Are you sure your husband was a hypochondriac before he married you?
As soon as my clothes are dry, I'm going to try to sneak back into my hotel.
Well, we'll solve everything tomorrow. Right now, you're going to put on some pajamas and climb into bed.
Which bed?
Well, you're welcome to the sofa, but you have my word. This is infinitely more comfortable and just as safe. These are for you.
Oh, thank you. Could I use the bathroom?
As much as you like. How's the tea?
Oh, almost as good as the brandy. Yes.
Say,
If it's of any interest, I always keep a spare toothbrush in the medicine cabinet, right next to the spare toothpaste.
Oh, thank you. You know, I'd probably sleep better if I know your name.
Carroll Todd, known as Toddy to my friends, who use my toothbrush and sleep in my bed.
Oh.
What do your friends call you?
Victoria.
Never Vicky?
Never twice. Bless you.
God, there's nothing more inconvenient than an old queen with a head cold. I think I have a temperature.
You mean a fever. Everybody's got a temperature, unless, of course, they're dead. Here, thank you.
You look better in Richard's pajamas than he does.
Oh?
Of course, he looks better out of them.
Who's Richard?
Someone who used to stay here from time to time.
Were you in love with him?
From time to time?
You know, I shouldn't pry, but if you had your druthers, wouldn't you rather be...
Normal?
No, straight.
If I had my druthers, which I don't, but if I did, I'd rather be you.
Me?
Female, like you, would be just fine.
Oh. Well, I guess I can relate to that. I mean, honestly, there have been times when I wished I were a man.
Why, for heaven's sake?
Oh, that's easy. If I were a man, I could do a lot of things a woman never can.
Like what, for example?
Well, be free to plot and plan, free to live my life without permission from a man. Man assumes that the world is tailor-made for him, which it is. He presumes that the world indulges every whim if it's his. What a fabulous pursuit! Hands in pockets, running things. I must say, it appeals. In my $100 suit, toying with my golden fob watch as I make my deals. Lucky man who is not made to feel like an also-ran. What a lovely life I'd plan if I were a man. I would build all the tallest buildings reaching up to the sky. I'd explore every far-off land, and I would learn how to fly. What a triumph it would be, doing all that fellas do, but better and with style. It would be just my cup of tea, but they would all be furious, and I would simply smile. As a man, I would not need to feel like an also-ran. Though I know I never can ever be a man. Oh, the life that I would plan if I were a man.
Well, would you like to know what I think?
Yes, Toddy, I would like to know what you think.
I think you'd make a damned attractive man.
Oh, you think so? How do I look? Oh!
Well, well. I can see it didn't take you very long.
Oh, boy.
Richard, Couldn't this wait until tomorrow?
No. We're on our way to Monte Carlo, and I've come by to pick up my things. So take them off, buddy.
I beg your pardon.
I'm particular about who wears my pajamas.
Since when?
Look. Are you going to take them off, or am I?
Richard, I'll make a deal with you. Forget the pajamas, and I'll forget the money you owe me.
Oh, I don't owe you a thing. You pathetic old faggot.
Whoa! Get up! You get back in bed!
You broke my nose!
Yes, and next time, pick on someone your own size!
Ugh, I'll get you for this, Toddy.
Get out! Ow! Ooh.
Where did you learn to throw a punch like that?
Oh, Sister Clementine. That was Richard?
I'm afraid so.
What a horrible human being.
He was jealous. He thought you were my new lover.
Oh, he really thought I was a man.
Yes, he really did.
He's lucky I'm not.
My God.
What is it?
Victoria, I've just had the most incredible idea.
Oh?
You said you wanted to be a man.
No, I said there were times when I felt like
Well,
being...
here's your chance. What an inspiration. Europe's greatest female impersonator.
Who?
You!
Me?
You'll be a star. You'll be bigger than Garbo and Dietrich by far. Trust me.
Oh, come on.
Here, fate is kind. You could be Miss Tinket and Chevalier combined. Trust me.
Oh, sure.
The trick for a drag queen is trying to act like a woman, which very few can. But the fact is, a drag queen's a man.
So, what are you saying?
You're not a man.
You know...
You're a woman they'll think is a man. What a plan.
Toddy.
Trust me.
Toddy, this is crazy.
Now, being a girl they all think is a man sets their minds in a whirl.
Mine too.
Trust me. No, trust me. All you have to do for the dream to come true is go out there and be what you are.
Well,
And we'll make you a world-famous star.
Oh, you're delirious.
Lower your voice.
Toddy.
Lower.
Toddy.
Caruso, not Chalyapin.
Toddy, if you don't get back into bed...
Good. When you get angry, it lowers naturally. Look, you don't have to do anything new. Simply do what you do when you're you.
I don't do that.
And the audience won't have a clue. It's true. So, for your plan
My plan?
to succeed, and it can, they must think you're a man. Trust me. Trust me.
Ow!
If you're a man,
Which I'm not.
you'll be the greatest star since show business began.
Go on.
Trust me. Trust me.
No.
The beauty of this is like all great ideas. It's as simple can be.
Simple, all right.
And we'll have each other to thank
For what?
for our penthouse at the Georges Saint.
That.
It's a free ride to the
The
bank.
left bank.
Not if you trust me.
Should I?
Trust me.
Should I?
Trust me. Victoria, it will work.
It will not.
People believe what they see. And tomorrow afternoon, Andre Cassell is going to meet Europe's greatest female impersonator.
But Andre Cassell is the biggest agent producer in Paris. I mean, if I'm the greatest, how come he's never heard of me?
You're the greatest, but you're unknown outside Poland.
Poland?
You're Count Victor Grezhinski, a Polish aristocrat. Your family disowned you when they discovered you were gay. We met in Warsaw, fell in love, and I brought you to Paris.
Oh, well, this is all very clear now. This cannot fail.
I agree.
To get both of us dumped in some grim Paris jail, Toddy. Trust me. No, trust me. Victoria Grant's got a much better chance singing Tosca in Clacton-on-Sea.
My proposal is not that bizarre.
Yes, it is.
At Cassell's, you'll become a huge star.
Toddy.
It's about who they think that you are.
Now, hold it.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? What's right? I mean, a woman pretending to be a man, pretending to be a woman.
Darling, to convince an audience that an illusion is real, the magician creates a plausible diversion. Count Grezhinski is our plausible diversion.
But no audience is that gullible. I mean, they'll know he's a phony.
Exactly.
What?
They'll know he's a phony. Trust me.
So beautiful tonight, all of you. Do you know that? Even you. Very nice. All right, less flirting, more dancing. Come on, legs. And guys, move it. Come on. And break. And girls, both together. Yes. Come on, do it for Mr. Castell. Yes, very nice. Your hard work is paying off. Go home. Curtain. 9:30. Curtain.
Andre?
Just a moment,
I'm Carroll Todd. We're old friends.
Sophie Selmer. I've been with Monsieur Cassel 15 years. I think it's safe to say I know all his friends, especially the old ones.
Your employer attended my Christmas party.
Oh, that makes you an old friend.
He stayed until New Year's. Andre! Carroll Todd. Christmas 32. Hot toddy.
Oh, my God. Toddy! I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you out of uniform. He played Santa Claus.
Yes, and you put a chair upside down on your head and declared that you were one of my reindeer. Prancer, wasn't it?
Yeah, I really don't recall. What can I do for you, old friend?
It's more what I can do for you, old friend. Andre, I want you to meet Count Victor Grezhinski, the world's greatest female impersonator.
Count?
Count, if you please.
Ah, yes.
Did you break anything?
Everything.
You're lucky you're still alive.
Oh, not the way I feel.
Oh, I am so sorry.
No, that's okay, Count. But you know, with a voice that can do that, maybe you ought to take up duck hunting.
Well, Toddy, old friend, should we step into my office and discuss the Count's future in show business?
By all means, old friend. Count.
Oh, by all means. Did anybody ever tell you that you have a beautiful pair of eyes? Oh, from now on, call me Victor. A bientôt, Victor!
That's better. And we can't understand your questions if you all talk at once. And if Monsieur Cassel and Monsieur Todd can't understand your questions, they can't answer them now, can they?
No.
No. So please, one at a time.
Mr. Todd, is it true that you're the one who discovered the Count?
In Poland, he's known as Victor.
Rarely Count.
Well, did you discover Victor, Monsieur Todd?
Victor was already a major star in Poland.
On a personal level, Victor and I met and became good friends. Professionally, my friend Cassel deserves all the credit.
Oh, does Victor speak
English than Polish.
Well, he was educated in England, and he lived there for a while before he returned to Poland.
What did he do in England?
He was a waitress.
You mean waiter?
No, I mean waitress. Waitresses make bigger tips, especially if they have great legs.
And Victor has great legs?
Sensational. That's what inspired him to become a female impersonator. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm late for an appointment.
Monsieur Todd!
Why take Toddy's word for it? Come to the show tonight and see for yourself when I step upon this stage and announce to Cassell faithful and discerning patrons. Ladies and gentlemen, meine Damen and Herren, Mesdames, Messieurs, it is with great pleasure that I announce for your great pleasure the most sensational and truly unique talent of this century. Direct from Poland, a Polish national treasure, the one, the only, Victor!
About 20 years ago, way down in New Orleans, a group of fellas found a new kind of music, and they decided to call it jazz. Yes. No other sound has what this music has. Before they knew it, it was whizzing around the world. The world was ready for us. New kind of a music, and now they play it from steamboat screams to the past. There is a story that began in New Orleans about a lady who discovered this music. She fell completely in love with it. Yes. No one loved it like this lady has. They say the lady travels around the world. You only see her where they're playing this music. That's why they've seen her from steeple springs to the past. Jazz as her escort to give her just much as.
Oh, baby, won't you play me the jazz hot, maybe, and don't ever let it end. I tell you, friend, it's really something to hear. I can't sit still when there's that rhythm near me. What's holding my soul together? Don't know whether it's morning or night. Only know it's sounding right. So come on in and play me the jazz hot, baby, 'cause I love my jazz hot. It was whizzing around the world. The world was ready for a new kind of music.
I can't believe it's a guy.
I don't believe it's a guy.
That's crazy. They wouldn't dare say it's a guy if it isn't. That's a felonious attempt to defrack the public.
Either way, you got to admit he sure is beautiful.
That's because he is not a he. He is beautiful because he is a she.
Well, geez, you don't have to get so steamed about it. You act like you was falling in love with something.
Come on.
Oh!
Norma.
He got your motor running.
Don't be ridiculous.
I got to admit, he sure got my motor running.
What is this, some kind of conspiracy?
Oh, King Marchand, Andre Cassel. I'm so glad you could make it. Come, I'll take you backstage and introduce you to Monsieur Victor.
He's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
Oh, and that voice. Oh, what about those high notes?
He's a phony.
What makes you say that?
Oh, if he's Polish, why doesn't he have an accent?
According to Todd, he was educated in England.
Yes. And everything else we know about him is according to Toddy, you know.
Come to think of it, darling, when did Toddy go to Poland?
And why would a gorgeous, talented creature like the Count want to set up housekeeping with an old curmudgeon like Toddy?
If he's a count, I'm Greta Garbo.
Well, Greta, whatever he is, I think he's divine.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? After the reception, those of you requiring transportation will find cars at the stage door ready to take you to the party.
That is so kind.
There's also... Victor! Here comes Andre with King Marchand.
A king? My God, what is he king of?
Among other things, he owns the most successful nightclub in Chicago.
Oh, and the other things?
The term gangster is an appropriate designation. He's also quite a ladies' man, so watch your step.
Oh, I'm safe. Don't forget, I'm a man.
Don't you forget.
Victor, allow me to introduce King Marchand.
Monsieur Marchand.
Hi! Ow, some grip you got there. I'm Norma Cassidy. You were grand. When you took off that wig, I just couldn't believe you were a man. King still doesn't.
May I introduce Monsieur Todd?
It's a pleasure.
Miss Cassidy.
Enchanted?
Me too.
Well, what do you think of my new star?
He thinks he's a phony.
What?
I think you're very talented.
Yeah, but he doesn't think you're a man.
I'll tell her what I think.
See?
Norma,
Yeah,
mingle.
sure. Care to mingle, Mr. Todd?
Miss Cassidy, Victor's performance excluded, mingling with you may well prove to be the high point of the evening.
Oh, I just love Frenchmen.
So do I.
You were saying, Monsieur Marchand,
I just find it hard to believe that you're a man.
because you found me attractive as a woman.
Yes, as a matter of fact.
It happens frequently.
Not to me.
Oh, that just proves the old adage. There's always a first time.
I don't think so.
Excuse me.
Pardon? Monsieur Victor! I am Henri Labiche.
Evening.
I am the proprietor of the Chez Louis. Of course, you've heard of it.
Ah, yes.
You have? Of course. Oh, but you've never been there.
Yes.
You have?
No, yes, I've never been there is what I meant to say.
At any rate, whether you have or not...
La Beast.
Oh, Toddy. How are you, old friend?
Say, how did you get in without an invitation?
Oh, no. I have an invitation.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, no. What you have is a mistake.
I won't forget this, Toddy.
I'm counting on it.
That was close. Don't leave me alone like that again. Okay.
Would you please excuse me? We have to be going.
We do?
I have an early golf game.
Since when?
Count, tell me, do you play?
Golf? Oh, yes, occasionally.
Ah. What's your handicap?
Being gay. What's yours?
Cassell, tell me, how did you discover Monsieur Victor?
Came into my theater and hit a G flat.
Incredible.
A G flat.
Good.
I've never heard of a man being able to sing that high.
Well, you're a gambling man, Monsieur Marchand. Perhaps you'd like to make a small wager on that?
How small?
Oh, say 1,000 francs.
So let's make it interesting, shall we? Say 10,000.
Forget it.
I thought so.
Make it 20,000.
Bet.
Thank you.
No.
No?
Mr. Todd, would you give my regards to Victor and tell her that I look forward to seeing... Please tell Victor I look forward to seeing the show again.
I'll be happy to tell him.
Good night.
Bonsoir.
I'm really sorry we can't come to the party.
Well, it certainly won't be the same without you, Miss Cassidy.
Oh, Norma.
Till we meet again. Norma.
Real soon, I hope.
Norma.
Keep your pants on. Well, bonsoir, Mr. Todd.
Bonsoir, Norma. Are you all right?
Where is Labis?
Gone with the others.
Did you see the look on his face when I hit that high note? I'm sorry I did that, Toddy. Damn King Marchand for goading me into it.
What do you think of King Marchand?
Oh, King Marchand is an arrogant, conceited, chauvinistic pain in the neck.
I think I could fall in love with him.
I think I could too.
I'll bet you 10 francs King Marchand cancels his golf game and shows up at the party.
What makes you think that?
Because he's smitten.
Oh, come on.
Which means he's dangerous.
Dangerous?
Trust me. His manhood's at stake. There's no telling to what lengths he'll go to prove you're a fraud. Finish getting ready, and I'll make sure the evil Labis isn't lurking at the stage door.
Spectacular.
Look who's coming. You owe me 10 francs.
I never took your bet.
Because you knew you'd lose?
King Marchand, I'm so glad you changed your mind.
It's very late. What happened to your golf game?
Oh, he canceled it. Well, you did.
I'm flattered.
It's supposed to rain.
Baloney, he'd rather be here.
Well, sit down, King. Join.
We meet again, Mr. Todd.
So it would seem, Miss Cassidy. Would you care for...
Oh, I'd love to.
A drink?
Well, looks like Norma's in for a big surprise.
Why is that?
Well, isn't Mr. Todd, well, isn't he...
Isn't he what?
You're not going to help me out with this, right?
Right.
Isn't he homosexual?
Isn't that something you should ask Mr. Todd?
Are you lovers?
If you mean Do we love each other? Yes, we do. Do we cohabit? Yes. Do we have sex?
Forget it.
You don't want to know?
No.
Oh, because the idea of two men
No,
is...
because I'm still not convinced that you're really a man.
Ah, Monsieur Marchand, you are preoccupied with stereotypes. I think it's as simple as you're one kind of man, I'm another.
And what kind are you?
One that doesn't have to prove it to myself or anyone.
You gotta be kidding. Really? You're a queer?
We prefer gay.
But you're so attractive. It seems like such a waste.
Trust me, it isn't wasted.
Oh, shame on you. You know, I bet the right woman could reform you.
I suppose anything's possible. Who knows, the right woman might even reform you.
Me give up men? Never!
Remarkable. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, a tango! Oh, King! Tango me!
I'm sorry, Norma, my tango's a little rusty. But I'll lay 8-5. The Count does a great tango.
Oh, yeah, great! Come on, Count. King still thinks you're a dame. Let's show him.
Miss Cassidy.
woman can always tell. Can you imagine what Sal Andretti would say if he knew that his partner fell for a female impersonator? Did you look under the bed?
Yeah.
I know he's supposed to protect you, but does he have to stay in the same suite with us? I mean, I keep expecting him to break in while we're making love. Oh.
Norma, he'd only do that if he heard something unusual.
Like what?
Like if I got excited. Just kidding.
Yeah! Jeez.
Can I get you anything, boss?
Oh, Toddy. Oh, my. When did we move?
During the dress rehearsal.
But what if I'd flopped?
We'd have ordered a sumptuous meal, charged it to room service, drunk the champagne, courtesy of the management.
And then jumped right out of the window.
That's why I chose a 3-star hotel and specifically requested accommodations above the 3rd floor.
Too much.
Pookie!
Yeah.
Are you coming to bed?
Yeah.
The bathroom is a religious experience.
When can we afford another bedroom?
As soon as we're sure you're not just a flash in the pan.
My God.
Besides, one bedroom, one bed promotes the illusion that we're lovers.
Well, if we decide to live apart, one of us can set up housekeeping in the tub.
To Victor, long may he reign.
At least long enough to pay the rent, right?
Yeah?
Hurry up!
What's the rush?
You know what they say. When in Paris.
That's when in Rome.
No, Rome makes me hungry. Paris makes me horny. Rome may be hot, sexy it is not. Paris is so sexy, riding in a taxi gives me apoplexy. Been to Lisbon, and Lisbon is a has-been. Schlepped to Stockholm, and brought a lot of schlock home. Ah, so Oslo, and Oslo really was slow. Paris makes me horny. It's not like California. Paris is so dizzy, Jack, it's such an aphrodisiac. Ooh, it's true. Paris fills me. When I see the Eiffel Tower, I have to go and take a shower. It's true, I do. Paris kills me, and it makes me sexy. As for Madrid, save it for El Cid. Dining at the Lido loosens my libido like a big torpedo. Saint Geneva, it's hardly jungle fever. Been to Brussels, could use some red corpuscles. Tried Toronto, departed Malta pronto. Paris makes me tingle, makes me glad I'm single. London's okay if it's for one day. Oh, but thinking about the count. Been to Munich, where every guy's a eunuch. And to Dublin, things ain't exactly bubbling. Hate Helsinki, the Finns are kinda kinky. But Paris, oh my, Paris. Oh no, help me. Paris makes me, pukey.
So, any more thoughts about King Marchand?
No. Other than how attractive he is, how beautiful and intense his eyes are. What it would be like to spend a week with him on a desert island. No, he scarcely crossed my mind. What about you?
Pretty much along the same lines. Except I fantasized 3 weeks on a desert island.
You know, pretending to be a man has its disadvantages.
Yes. Especially if you are a man.
Pookie. It's no big deal. This happens to everyone. Men, I mean. We're lucky. Women, I mean. We can fake it if we have to. Oh, don't get me wrong. Oh, I never have with you. Faked it, I mean. With you, it's like pow, 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 like the 4th of July every time. Just because tonight you couldn't get it. Up till now, it's been grand, Pookie. Really, really grand. And if there's one thing I know for sure, you can't let it get you. You should excuse the expression. Down. You can't worry about it. You gotta put it out of your mind. The more you think about it, the more you worry. The more you worry, the more you think about it. Think, worry. Ugh, cherry. Worry, think. It becomes like this vicious cycle. And before you know it, you are impotent. Pookie? What you doing with the soap?
Squash! Squash!
Soap in my mouth! You son of a bitch bastard! I'll kill you! I'll kill him! I'll kill you, stupid
Norma!
muscle Barry!
Norma!
No!
Norma! Norma, not my new club. Put that down. Put that down. Norma! Why don't you take her with you to Paris, boss?
I thought she'd help you relax.
She has never helped me relax.
Send her home.
I hate to be a bother, but there seems to be a little... Oh.
Mr. Todd.
Good evening.
What an amazing coincidence. Victor and I are occupying the next suite.
You don't say.
We heard sounds indicating you were still up. I thought I'd come over and pay my respects and perhaps borrow a cup of sugar.
Sorry if things got a little noisy. Miss Cassidy was having a nightmare.
Oh, poor dear. Well, tell her I wish her pleasant dreams. Good night, Mr. Bernstein.
Good night, Mr. Todd.
I love your ensemble.
Well, what do you know?
Next door, huh?
Well, who would you least expect to be our next-door neighbors?
King Marchand and his bleached blonde Rhodes Scholar.
Close! You forgot Mr. Bernstein.
Who?
Mr. Bernstein, the sturdy bodyguard with the puppy dog eyes.
You mean King Marchand actually is... that we are only...
inches apart. But as my dear old grandmother Todd used to say, in matters of sexual proximity, an inch is as good as a mile.
I don't believe this. I spend most of my life hoping to find Prince Charming. And just when I decide I'm better off being a man, the prince moves in next door. Toddy, this is crazy.
As dear old grandmother Todd also said, it's a crazy world, so watch your step or you're liable to fall off. Good night.
I'll be up.
Warm your feet.
Crazy world. Full of crazy contradictions, like a child. First you drive me wild, and then you win my heart with your wicked art. 1 minute tender, then temperamental as a summer storm. Just when I believe your heart's getting warmer, you're cold and you're cruel, and I, like a fool, try to cope, try to hang on to hope. Crazy world, every day the same old roller coaster ride. But I've got my pride, I won't give in, even though I know I'll never win. Oh, how I love this
God bless Mother and Grandma Todd, Victoria, Victor, and Mr. Bernstein. Amen.
Hello again. I hope you enjoyed the first act. By now, you've probably realized that the show is based on the 1982 film of the same name. My husband, Blake Edwards, directed this play you are watching as well as the film. This is his first Broadway musical after a long and distinguished career making movies. I loved my role in the film, and the chance to recreate the role of Victor and Victoria on stage is a dream come true. As you see, although the time is different from our own and the characters may be a little unusual, the story really deals with the things that give all of our lives their real meaning. Love, friendship, and a lot of laughter as well. I'm lucky to have a very talented group of actors working with me, and I'd like to introduce them to you. Toddy is played by the wonderful Tony Roberts, a film and Broadway veteran who has twice been nominated for a Tony Award. The handsome gentleman who plays King Marchand is Michael Nouri, well known for his many film and television roles. Rachel York is our sexy and hilarious Norma Cassidy. Rachel has won critical raves for her performances in City of Angels and Les Miserables. Unfortunately, there isn't enough time to introduce the rest of my friends in the cast, who are incredibly talented and who have become a beloved family. Finally, I would also like to give credit for the success of this show to someone very special to me, our composer, Henry Mancini. Henry received an Oscar for his music in the Victor Victoria film. He and his lyricist Leslie Brickus, together with Blake Edwards, spent more than 3 years bringing this musical to life. Sadly, Henry passed away in June of 1994. This musical is a testament to his work and his talents. We could not have done it without him. The second act will now begin, so won't you please take your seats and enjoy the conclusion of the show.
They say of Marie Antoinette, my reputation is a go-getter. So when I met Louis XVI's of Bourbon, 'twas so disturbing. I thought a bourbon once in every while would keep me smiling. Louis says is King of France, not by chance that I wed him. They all do as Louis says. My, oh yes, I just bed him. Then I recline on my chaise. Who cares what they do? Who cares what Louis says? Louis says I misbehave, rant and rave, craving trouble. If he only knew the truth, in my youth it was double. My big bowl of fraise. Poor Louis Screwy, who cares what Louis says? Suddenly the revolution came, and my social life is not the same. So I play a very different game, living one day at a time. Since each day may be my last, I'll make each moment quite sublime. Louis says they'll label me Mad Marie Antoinette, famous for my lonely heart. He says I should know better. Good times relieve my malaise. The rest is Louis. Who cares what Louis says? Louis says she mustn't roam, stay at home. All adoring. He says she should be more prim, more like him. Oh God, how boring! I like my sauce, bordelaise. Oh, they drive me cooey. Who cares what Louis says? Louis says the revolution spread. Louis says I mustn't lose my head, and the people haven't any bread. I say let 'em eat cake. Louis says that kind of attitude could be a great mistake. Oh, Louis says our time is short. This resort's their museum. I say they can go to hell. Wish 'em well when you see 'em. They're singing La Marseillaise. At 7:30, I'm off to heaven. So much for royalty, so much for loyalty, so much for
Good times relieve.
Toddy, even when I was a second-rate soprano, I had a maid.
A maid who could swear you were a second-rate soprano and not a first-class imposter.
Will you trust my dressmaker?
And he trusts me not to reveal certain things that would embarrass his wife and 6 children.
You know, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Shame is the second-rate emotion invented by the pious in order to exploit the human race.
Who said that?
I said that.
You don't believe in shame.
I believe in happiness.
Uh-huh. I don't believe a word you're
Just
saying.
push me around, does he? Thinks I'm just getting hot when you make both of the steaks, and that'll be the end of that.
Norma.
Take your hands off me, you big ape. Excuse me, I'm sorry, okay? I hate to bust it on you like this. Mr. Todd! Shut up! King is running me out of town because I gave him a bad time about Victor.
Norma,
I'll be out in a minute! He's got the hots for you. But he's convinced you're a woman. He just can't face that maybe he's got a problem, that maybe he really likes guys. So he can't get it up with me, so he ships me off to Chicago.
Norma?
I'm just saying goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
No hard feelings. Because you're a guy, right? Even if you are queer. Gay! I mean, it's not like I'm losing out to some carnivoring female, right?
Right, Norma!
Oh, right! Oh, If you ever change your preferences.
You'll be the first to know.
Oh, Chicago. I'm in the book. Out of my way, pheasant!
Gonna have dinner with her, with him, tonight. So what's the big deal? It's not a big deal, all right? All right. So why am I shy as a spotty-faced kid at a high school prom? Why? I'll tell you why. It's because I don't know where this crazy dame, this Victor guy, whoever he is coming from. That's why. I am a guy who knows himself, so I really don't give a damn. I never could be in love with a man. But what if I am? I mean, me? Ha! Gay? Ha! If I know that I'm not, what's the problem I've got? Why do I feel this way? The only logical answer is that he's a dame. I know that I'm right, I can tell from the way that I feel. Yeah. So maybe the way to play it is to go along with the game. If for some dumb reason I'm wrong, is it such a big deal? Yeah. I've never been wrong about dames, not once in my life. If I had been, you can bet I'd be stuck with a wife. But not me, not King. My life has been one sweet, perpetual fling. I've played so many games, fanned the flames with loads of dames, and I've landed the blame for each dame who claims I tricked her. But now at last I'm in love with Victor. Maybe I should see a doctor, or concoct a cockamamie tale to get me out of town. Maybe take a long vacation with some appetizing chick to lift me up when I am down. Or maybe I should face the music, give up dames like Mame and Margot, take on board this strange new cargo. Did Othello fancy Iago? I'll take Victor to Chicago and we'll see what happens then. When I'm out with him and 8 or 10 of the world's, no question, most obnoxious men. I'd like you to meet my beautiful boyfriend, Victor. How would it sound down at the stadium? How would it look out at the racetrack? I can just see out at the ballpark Tony Palermo give me the eye when I waltz in with a guy. Of all God's gorgeous creatures who play tag with my libido, I have to pick the queen of drag who dresses in a tuxedo. I'd like you to meet my lover, not Norma, Victor. What would they think out at the golf club? What would they say down at the nightclub? Here's what they'd say in Guido's steakhouse the moment we were seen.
Hey, do you guys know that King Marchand was a queen?
It's a trick and a trap. I'm not taking the rap for a crime I didn't do. Gotta make certain that he's a she. If I don't, all my nightmares could end up true. There's only one way to find out for sure, but I haven't got the guts to try. Or have I? If I'm right, I'll throw a party tonight. If I'm wrong, I think I'll die. But yes, I guess I gotta do it. Hell, there isn't that much to it. I can't sit here one more minute letting time go by. I need to put an end to all this how and why. I need to know like most guys need an alibi. I'll go myself. I just can't ask a private eye. Is the girl
Yeah, this is Mr. Bernstein. There any messages? He did? A few minutes ago. Okay. Thanks. Pause.
You better hurry. We only have 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
This is Mr. Todd. Are there any messages? Thank you. Would you ring Mr. Marchand's suite, please? You'll never guess where Mr. Marchand wants to take us after dinner.
Well, if I'll never guess, I guess you better tell me.
Chez Louis!
Oh, I hate to be a party poop. That sounds like a very bad idea to me.
It's not such a bad idea. You're the toast of Paris, and Labisse will be too busy groveling to recognize you. Besides, Labisse owes me a good grovel.
Pardon?
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
See you downstairs?
I'll be right there, darling.
And, Mr. Marchand's suite, please.
Yes?
See you in the lobby in 2 minutes.
Okay. 2 minutes!
Marchand, would you mind if I ask... Would you mind if I asked you a personal question?
I worry more about answers than questions.
It's quite obvious that Mr. Bernstein is on hand to ensure your continued good health.
That is not a question.
Why is he sitting way over there?
Strategic.
A broader field of vision and a clearer field of fire.
You must have been in the army.
I prefer the Navy myself. Would you mind if I joined him? He looks so lonely.
No, I don't mind.
I promise not to inhibit his field of fire.
Incorrigible.
Yes.
May I buy you a drink, Mr. Bernstein?
Coffee.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I am extremely happy and honored. We are honored to have with us tonight one of the truly great entertainers of our time. Ladies and gentlemen, the toast of Paris, Victor! Perhaps she would... Excuse me. He will honor us with a song. Say, an old English tune, Victor?
He knows.
He's guessing.
What do I do?
Pull yourself together and act like a man.
Bonsoir.
Trust me.
Okay.
You and me.
And me. We're the kind of people other people would like
To be a little strolling.
Why not?
Wandering free.
We present the kind of picture people
are glad
to see. And we don't care that tomorrow comes with no guarantee. We need each other for company. And come what may, you and me will stay together year after year. Won't we, my dear? That's why we're you and
walk this
me.
way.
Okay.
I told him everything he knew.
That's why he has so little left.
Oh, I'll get you for that. Oh, you brought the whistler.
Yes. Now what?
Watch this now.
I am
I'm going to
watching.
do this twice.
Okay. Now what?
Ah, you definitely are.
Dum, bum, bum. Watch me, darling.
Well, we finished together anyway.
Yes. Shoot.
You're on your own, kid.
What? Toddy, you do this to me all the time. What may? You and me will stay together year after year. Won't we, my dear?
I don't care if you are a man.
I'm not a man.
I still don't care.
Paris by night, peril ennui seduces us in ways we don't expect to be. She has magic from which even a Houdini can't be free. For Paris by night has mystery that's haunted us and taunted us through history. Shady secrets she is all too aware we long to share. That's why it is, I guess, we all adore her and hunger to explore her hidden charms. She fools us all because she's so capricious, and nothing's more delicious than to sleep in her arms. For Paris by night is the only way to realize that all in all it's nighttime, not the day, that sets her apart, wins every heart, and makes all our dreams take flight. There's no dream you can't find in Paris, Paris by night.
Gosh. I should probably... Sorry, guys. Okay.
Squash? Like squash. I know what you're thinking.
No, you don't. If a guy like you has the guts to admit he's gay, so can I. I know you and the Count are gonna be very happy.
What's the matter?
Nothing. It's just this trip to Paris is turning out to be a little more bizarre than usual.
Thanks a lot.
Not you. Not you.
Oh, why not me? I mean, a woman pretending to be a man, pretending to be a woman.
Well, now you can stop pretending.
But I don't think I want to stop. I'm a big star now.
Oh, that.
Oh, and something else. For the first time in my life, I feel emancipated.
Emancipated?
Well, I'm my own man, so to speak. You should be able to relate to that.
I gotta be honest with you, right now, I'm having a tough time relating to anything.
Do you think it would be fair for me to ask you to give up your job?
It'd be ridiculous.
But you expect me to give up mine.
Well, there's a big difference. I'm not pretending to be somebody else. Now, what if the shoe was on the other foot? What if you were the man and I was the woman pretending to be a man?
I really think...
Love is a two-way street. I can't believe I said that.
So, what do we do?
You want me to be honest?
Always.
I could never live like that.
Because you are frightened that people would think you were in love with a man?
Right.
So, we have a problem.
I guess we have.
What we have here is almost a love song. I'm perfect for you. You're perfect for me. Everything they sing about, we have in profusion. The same sense of humor. A romance more than mere illusion.
So why are we almost a love song? Why aren't we the song of the year? Does the moment go by?
Are we frightened to try?
If we are, more's the pity.
Oh, the idea seems too pretty to be almost a love song.
You owe me a love song.
So where is my love song, my dear? Well, perhaps it's for the best.
That's as bad as love is a two-way street.
Sooner or later, I'd probably ask you to stop being a gangster, because I was frightened everybody would think I was your moll.
I am not a gangster.
Oh, just a businessman with a bodyguard.
A businessman who does business with gangsters had better have a bodyguard or he's out of business.
A businessman who does business with gangsters, claiming he's not a gangster. Sounds a lot like the kind of act I do. I think we're both pretenders, and that's not a very good basis for a relationship. But it was fun while it lasted.
One thing's clear here.
It's clear.
We're almost a love song.
We're almost a love song.
She's so good for me.
I'm no good for him.
I'm no good for her.
He's so good for me. I imagine somebody.
I saw someone.
Who'd look at things my way.
We travel life's highway.
Whatever the weather.
But I wonder whether
the two of us should be together. So why are we almost a love song?
Are we a love
instead
song?
of the song of the year?
Not a good one, I fear. Will the moment go by?
Are we frightened to try?
Mustn't lose her. If I
am,
then it's
tragic. He and I have too much magic to be almost a love song.
Well, I might as well face it.
You owe
slept with him?
Yes.
But it wasn't great.
It was sensational.
Then what are you doing here?
Oh, he has cold feet.
Factually or figuratively?
Both are present.
There's a fairy that hides in my gown. Oh, Mr. Bernstein, come in, come in.
Good evening, Mr. Todd.
Champagne.
Don't mind if I do.
To what do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
I have something to tell you.
Well, I'm all ears.
I'm gay.
Be still, my heart. Does your boss know?
I just told him.
And how do you feel, Mr. Bernstein, now that you've hoisted your true colors?
Scared, I guess.
Well, naturally.
And sorta like it's my birthday.
Well, that's because it is, in a way. Speak of the devil.
Where is she?
Upstairs.
She?
It's a long and complicated story.
How long have you been, you know?
I can't remember when I wasn't, you know.
But I know you 15 years. You're an All-American center for Notre Dame.
A center? Happy birthday, Mr. Bernstein.
Call me Squash.
Must I?
I think we should try living together.
Oh, your place or mine?
Trendy travelers tend to talk of London, Paris, Rome, New York, like only they were stylish and unique. But out in the Midwest is the city I love the best. A town so smart, its spelling starts with
C.
C-H-I-C. Chic! Chicago, Illinois is like a shiny toy. The Prairie State is proud to state that it's pride and joy. The Windy City sweeps you clean off your feet. Hell, its charm is complete. Hell, they're knocking you flat this way and that on every downtown street. Pow! The White Sox and the Cubs and other sporting clubs make living here a pretty nifty ploy. So back on the lake, this is a rare port. Someday they say we'll have an airport. When they say, hey, I'm from Chi, they mean Chicago, Illinois. Hi, Sal. Thanks for coming.
So how come you're here and King's still in Paris?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Seeing how he's your partner and everything.
Yeah. What's he done? Got himself another doll?
No, another guy.
Run that by me again.
King is living with a Polish fairy. Hey, where are you going?
We're all going to Paris.
Me too.
Yeah, all means all.
Naturally.
You know French?
Oh, sure. I just don't speak it.
I'll see you on the boat.
We'll drink a toast to the new lovers.
Knowing the boss, that's not going to be easy.
Knowing Victoria, I'm inclined to agree. I me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history.
The course of true love never did run smooth.
You surprise me, Mr. Bernstein.
We did Midsummer Night's Dream my junior year in college.
We did Hamlet.
I'll bet you were a romantic Hamlet.
No, I was a clumsy Ophelia. It's your move.
Penny.
Oh, we've had dinner every night in the hotel for 2 weeks now. Oh, I'd love to have a candlelit supper at some romantic bistro and then go dancing.
Dancing?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Oh, where two people usually go to dance.
Where two men usually go to dance?
Oh?
Like maybe the Ritz?
Well, I'm game if you are. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't you think I would love to take you dancing? To buy you a beautiful gown? To take you on my arm and stroll you up the Champs-Élysées? Do you know how proud that would make me? I'm going out.
Out?
I'm gonna get some exercise, get a little fresh air.
I'm worried about the boss.
Yes, your boss is not a happy man in love.
Is there a solution?
Not unless Victor reveals to the world that he's a woman, or King finds some way of being joyful, living with a man.
Darling, wait. Living in the shadows, hiding from the sunlight, hiding from the one light that might help to guide you, hiding from tomorrow, hiding from the day. A sorrow that won't go away. life should be your lover, help you to discover your reason for being. Soon you will be seeing what you're all about. Living in the shadows, you'll never find out. Living in the shadows, I'll never find
Connect me with Mr. Todd's suite, please.
Check.
A gay, all-American center who quotes Shakespeare and plays chess like a Russian master. Do I dare ask, do you cook?
I'm a great cook.
And I was about to repudiate the good fairy. She must have given herself a hernia when she made you come true. Yes,
Oh, it's me. Can I come over?
of course. It's Victoria. She's coming over. She sounds miserable.
I better go check on the boss.
Drink?
No, thank you.
Would you like me to ask you again? You look as if you could use one.
Toddy, it's not working out.
Did you really think it would?
Yes, at least I hoped it would.
It's been my experience that when it comes to affairs of the heart, hope is never enough.
I just wanted to go dancing.
Where? At the Ritz?
I know. 2 men dancing at the Ritz wouldn't be orthodox.
No, but the problem isn't really 2 men dancing at the Ritz.
It isn't?
The problem is you're not really 2 men.
I don't want to be a man anymore.
I know. Neither do I.
Hi, Sal. I thought as long as I was in the neighborhood, I would pay my old business partner a friendly visit.
He's not here, Sal.
Oh, yeah? Where is he? Shut up with the count.
He said something about the Arctic Circle.
Oh, sure. And I'm the moaning Lisa.
Now, you gonna tell me where your boss is, or do I let Juke shoot you?
Excuse me, boss.
Yeah.
Remember, it's my turn.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm sorry. You know, we have been so busy lately, I keep forgetting who is supposed to shoot whom.
Who?
What?
You can't say whom because there ain't no proposition in front of it. Isn't.
Annie.
What?
Isn't any.
Preposition.
Shut up!
Now, Squash, for the last time, where is your boss?
Mr. Marchand's suite, please.
Sal, I swear on my mother's grave.
Your mother's still alive.
You're kidding.
Shoot him.
Hold it! Yeah? Hello? Oh, who's parlaying, please? Dumb French. Don't even understand their own language.
The Windy City Barracuda's back.
What, Norma?
Stay here.
No, Toddy, not on your life. No, wait for me. Wait for me,
How about
Toddy.
it, Squash? Do I let Clam shoot you?
Personally, I think it'd be a big mistake.
For who?
Whom?
Shoot her! Hold it!
Well, good to see you, Sal. What brings you to Paris?
Fairy tales.
Well, if it ain't big shot King Marchand. man who these days maybe ought to change it to queen.
Did somebody call?
Hey, here he is. He's the Count. And he's Mr. Todd, the Count's former lover, you know.
A bunch of queers.
Two queers doth not a bunch make.
They prefer gay. If you want the truth, ask the Count.
Ask me what?
Ask him.
I already know the answer.
No, no.
Are you and King lovers?
Yes.
Oh, yuck.
I love him very much.
Here, here.
Oh, God!
I'm gonna throw up. Here, sign this.
Okay, if I read it first?
What for? Since the mob don't like being in business with homos, I'm buying you out.
You know my half is worth 10 times this much?
Yeah, right. Sign the paper.
Darling, don't do it.
It's okay, sweetheart.
Darling?
Sweetheart? Jesus, King, that is disgusting. A guy like you turning queer. I mean, we grew up together.
It probably had something to do with it.
Oh, my God.
That's it. That is it. Papa is taking it. You know what I have to do.
Where is he taking
And
it?
this
What is he gonna
time.
do?
Go on, get on the knees. Oh. I tell you.
Lock the door.
It's not going to take that long. I just have
Would anybody care for a drink? Sal, you're looking a mite peaked. Sal, is that short for Sally?
You are gonna regret this, King. And you, Squash, for shame, hanging around with a bunch of fairies.
You no good two-timing son of a bitch! He's a woman! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Sweetheart, what happened?
Look, darling, Labisse is right there. Look.
Toddy, look at her.
Toddy Labisse was just outside the window.
Fear not, dear lady. I've been prepared for this for a long time.
No, Toddy, he saw the whole kit and caboodle.
I can't vouch for the kit, but the caboodle's a winner. Trust me. Dinner after the show?
Love to.
Oh, no! Not you, too! Whatever happened to the real men in this world? I might as well become a nun!
A nun?
What's wrong with that? My mother was a nun!
If you did not have that gun, I would personally take you apart. That's the truth.
Absolutely,
I
boss.
could. Little pop.
Well, go ahead, boss. He's a pansy, so he can't fight.
Shut up.
I seen him fight once.
You shut up.
Remember when he beat up the whole Michigan backfield?
Yeah, all right. Shut up. You're lucky I got a boat to catch. Let's go.
Welcome.
Put me through to Mr. Todd, please.
Hello?
You all right?
Never better.
That's great. You need anything, I'll be in my room.
Oh, thanks, Squash.
Anytime, Victoria.
The more I learn, I seek, the more I find. The more I care, the more the world is kind. One thing I can tell you, life should be your lover, help you to discover your reason for being. Soon you will be seeing what you're all about. Living in the shadows, you'll never find out. Push away the shadows, the sun will come on.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I announce, for your great pleasure, the world's foremost female impersonator. But it is also with some sadness that I must tell you that Victor has decided to retire. And what you're about to see will be his last performance. There's no guarantee, and so when young men and old men turn into bold men to hold my hand, they get too frazzled and bedazzled to understand. You can't contradict her or predict it. She is the victor now. Oh my God! Victor, Victoria!
Charlatan! Liar! Phony! Stop! Ladies and gentlemen, you are all the victims of a cruel hoax. This woman is no man!
I'm man enough for you, sweetheart.
A lady, however shady it may appear.
No need to yell if they're two fellas. That's not so queer. We're all meant to cherish one another.
It's not a crime to love each other.
He sings too!